Hello, I'm streaming again. Oops, and I also totally just hit the microphone on my pop filter. Good start. I haven't streamed since, what was it, October, maybe? I don't know, whenever they announced that Yakuza 5 was coming out, which I'm still incredibly excited about. But we're not here for Yakuza, we're here to play old 90s SNES sports games. I was talking with the chat earlier, as you may see on the right-hand side. The audience between early 90s sports fans and current video game players probably doesn't have a very large overlap. But, I don't know. For those of you who stick with me, maybe we'll find something cool. You know, maybe you'll find a newfound love for sports games. The thing with sports games is, like, you know, you have to represent people's stats as a number, right? So, like, what's the difference between, you know, if you're in baseball, like, power hitting is 97 and contact hitting is 95? Like, what's the difference between that and like assigning strength and defense? You know, it's all the same. There's more overlap than you think. So even if you're not a sports fan, maybe give it a little chance. I would also like some confirmation from the chat that I am indeed currently live and talking and audible, at least. It's not, I know there's quite a bit of a delay on Twitch, but maybe somebody will say something. I think people are still rolling in a little bit, so we'll hang out for just a second and let everybody catch up. I am live and the delay's not that bad. That was 10 or 15 seconds, maybe. So, cool. I'm live and talking. Two good things to be doing on a lovely Friday evening. It's a little cold outside, but we are inside playing some sports. So I have 7 games that are ready for us today. Some of them will probably be alright. Some of them will probably suck. Most of these are old Super Nintendo sports games that I played when I was a kid, and many of which I have never played since then. So there is no guarantee on either the quality of the game or the quality of my playing. But without any further ado, I've got most of the genres are represented here. Not genres, most of the major sports are represented here. I've got 2 of them that are racing games. Right out of the gate, and those may or may not be exciting or boring, but we'll see. So I figured we get those out of the way for the first, and then at the very end, actually, 1, 2, 3, oh, I numbered them wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I'm good at counting. So, yeah, at the end of this, we've got one that's pretty good, so look forward to that. But let's start with the first game. Al Unser Jr.'s Road to the Top. Now, show of hands, how many of you have ever heard of Al Unser Jr.? I don't see any hands. Granted, I couldn't see any hands, but I'm going to take a guess and wager that the number of people that applies to is a very small number. That's Al Unser Jr. His picture is plastered all over this thing. So, it's a racing game, if you couldn't tell. Road to the Top. We've got some practice modes, difficulty settings. Medium are fine. And we have a special sound effects screen if you're into that kind of thing. But I will just start with a 1-player game. Actually, sound effects. Music. Would you like sound effects or would you like music? I don't know. Let's go with music, I guess? Sure, why not? So the interesting thing about this, if you want to call anything about a racing game interesting, is that you've got a choice of different vehicles. This is well before Diddy Kong Racing did this type of thing. Go-kart, snowmobiles, IROCs, I don't know what that is, and Indy cars. So I guess we'll start at the beginning. We'll probably just do like one race with each of these and then move on, because, you know, we do have a lot of games that we need to be getting to. So we'll start with go-karts. Super Kart Rally. Doesn't that look like a Mario Kart course? Kart Classic. Too many turns. Let's go with this one. And do we want red guy, blue guy, or somewhat gray blue guy? What's an IROC? I honestly don't know. That's I think it's basically just like a stock car, kind of. Like NASCAR type things. It's like a car, if I remember correctly, but that's all I really know. Obviously, we're going to pick the guy with the best top speed, because why wouldn't we? Apparently, we made it to the regional finals, so thanks for the advice, Al. Can we go, please? I would like to continue. All right, thank you. So, the funny thing about this game is, apart from kind of how bad it looks, the tracks are, you know, very square, and curves look pretty bad. The other interesting thing about this is that you can choose between either music or sound effects. And as you can see, I have chosen music, which means we're basically playing a mute game with some kind of music track over top of it. And the music is also not very good. So maybe in between races we will switch back to, oh no, I hit a thing, which spins you around and makes it impossible to turn around. And yes, you have to do 5 laps of this before you can finish. You can, of course, quit in the middle of it, which we may end up doing. It's just so weird driving go-karts without, like, any sort of background noise on it whatsoever, other than this really lame music track. That does seem ridiculous, doesn't it? Like, you know, you played Mario Kart, right? You know, there were music and sound effects in that game, and once you get in a position like this, you're just basically stuck and have to go into last place in order to get out, which is fun. You know, just like real go-kart racing, hit something on the track and spin out like crazy. Almost hit that thing, too. So yeah, I will definitely be going back to sound effects, because it's not really much better, because it's just sound effects with no music, so it's still really stale, but... And I hit that thing again. Alright, this may be the point where I bow out of the go-kart race, because we are in no position to actually win this thing. And also, just like, look at the track, like, I guess it's supposed to be bumpy, but like, everything is just so square, and like, not even. It looks pretty bad. Yeah, that hardcore music. See the Canadian flag and the American flag in the background back there? Yeah, I think once we finish this lap, we will be done. Since we're nowhere close and there's only one more lap, let's just quit. So, yeah, DNF, blah, blah, blah. So now that we've experienced the terrible music, let's go back to sound effects, please. The audiences, yeah. Those are always good to look at in sports games. Like, are they just a flat, you know, like a flat sprite, sort of? Or are they individually animated? Let's go to snowmobiles. Maybe this will be a little different. Kodiak Run, Kootenay Loop, or Husky's Gorge. Let's just go with the first one, because that's the easiest track. And again, we will pick highest top speed, of course. Did you know that snowmobiles are totally different from go-karts? This one's only 3 laps, though, so maybe it'll be quicker.
On your mark, get set, go!
See, so now there's at least a little bit of, like, sound feedback whenever you drive and accelerate and stuff. It feels a little bit better. I think that was a ramp, but it's a little hard to tell, and this guy's bumping me off the track. I feel like this is at least, at least marginally better than just playing with music only. That's probably why it's the default choice. So if you haven't noticed, this is basically the same as go-karts, except we're in snow, which is better, I guess. It doesn't really handle too much differently. Maybe it's a little slower at turning. But we're going 105 miles an hour. I don't know how fast snowmobiles actually go, but that sounds really fast. So, I don't know, maybe I don't really know anything about snowmobile racing, so I could be, just completely ignorant of how fast they go. But again, doesn't it just feel empty with no music or anything? And the track is still really bumpy, like we're racing on the ocean or something. Hit the jump. Yeah. I want to do, like, tricks. Can I do tricks somehow? Oh, you know, this is simulation, basically. You could release this on PC and, you know, all the snowmobile enthusiasts would be clamoring about how great it is. Is 105 really possible on a snowmobile? That sounds extreme, but I don't know. I guess that's the point. Alright, I think we're about to finish here, actually. And that was that was a total breeze. That's way easier than go-karts. First place, alright. 204. I almost beat Al Unser Jr. Look how good I am. Great on snowmobiles. And back to the main menu. I love how just there's no career mode. Actually, I guess there is. This practice as a road to the top. I keep forgetting that this is like switching. I don't remember what this is. I think you just do all the races in order. So we're going to skip that. Not safe to do it, but it's possible, huh? If you say so. Alright, so we're switching over to the cars. Dakota Grand Prix, RE Nationals, whatever that is. I don't know, this one looks easier, kind of. Except for that real sharp turn. Let's go with this one, why not? Again, we'll pick the top speed. Your opponents will try to bump you off the track. That sounds illegal. Like, if you do that in NASCAR or something, you'll get fined, right? Oh, I love this purple car. See, immediately everyone's either like falling into line to drift or draft or whatever you call that. I know a little bit about NASCAR, but not much. Oh man, look at that handling. This thing was supposed to have the worst handling, but I'm just, I'm way faster than everyone on corners, so. So this is apparently what an IROC is. I have no idea. But... So you have to use the other cars to make your turns. So this one seems like it'd be the easiest track, because it's like so straight most of the time. Except for that turn. I didn't take that too well. Come on, somebody bump draft me. I need a drafting partner if we're gonna catch up to Green Man up here. Get behind him. There's no way they would program that kind of thing into this. We're probably not even going fast enough for drafting to actually take effect. This actually feels alright. This feels better than the other ones so far. Except for that turn, maybe. Oh, thanks. Help me on my way. Oh, one more lap. I thought that was it. I'm leading by over a second, which is good. I'm actually really surprised. This feels all right. If it could just play sound effects and music at the same time, that'd be great, but... Yeah, the car drives that we're actually getting some speed. So, cool, first place. You also, I don't think you can input a name. So, too bad, I guess. Alright, one more race, we'll move on to the next game. We've got Indy cars, that's probably the main attraction here. Delta Speedway, that's pretty self-explanatory. Valhalla 150, man, that looks terrible. Look at that, that S-curve down there. Let's just stick with the little weird diamond thing. Top speed again, please. Everything will fly by you. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be really high octane.
On your mark, get set, go!
This sounds basically like Indy cars, right? Whoa. So the thing about this is, like, it's super tight. There's no real drift. Like, you kind of have to wait for the turning to stop when you let off the button with the other cars, but with this one, you kind of don't. So is everything flying by you yet? Oh, we did break 200 for a second there. Hey, get out of the way. Ramming Indy cars together like this is extremely dangerous, by the way. Surely you've seen some of those Indy car crashes, like in GIF form or whatever. It can get pretty nasty sometimes. Out of the way. Man, the guy in first is like way ahead, I think. So, weirdly enough, this game gets better, like, the faster cars you get. Alright, I'm catching up. Top speed's paying off. Gotta cut the corners. Oh, crap, I had him in the back. Get out of the way. People are gonna start passing us if we keep bumping each other, man. Gonna have to take it wide, I guess, because he's just gonna sit on the inside. There. Just knock him back. Alright, we should have it from here. Whoop, that was bad. That might actually cost me. No, get out of the way. It sounds like every time I get hit, it sounds like R2-D2 or something. There's some kind of beeping going on. Hey man, this is the road to the top, alright? If you can't handle it, get out of first place. I got Al Unser Jr. on my side. What can that guy say? Man, Al's best time is really good, actually. That was a pretty nice time. So that's Al Unser Jr.'s Road to the Top. It's very forgettable. You've seen most of the game, so let's move on to something else. All right, second game of the evening. Gonna take a drink of water real quick. It's always good. All right, so second game of the evening, another racing game. I don't even know if this works. We'll see. It's Kyle Petty's No Fear Racing. I think I need to turn it up just a hair. Yeah, it's a little quiet, so let me adjust that real quick. All right, that's probably good. Mario Andretti, Louis Pasteur is one. No, there's a Pasteur. Pastor Maldonado, that's it. Louis Pasteur was the scientist guy who pasteurized milk. I knew it was Pasteur something. I used to know another F1 driver, but I know basically nothing about F1. Louis Pasteur may have done F1 racing in his free time, all the way back then, but anyway, this is tried and true NASCAR. Kyle Petty, son of Richard Petty, NASCAR legend. I don't think Kyle Petty did much of anything, but I liked him as a kid because we share a first name. Let's see what's in the options. One player, novice is fine. Announcer on, of course. Music on, please. Thank you. That was my complaint about the last one. We gotta have in sound and sound effects. It's crazy. So we'll just do some single races. Just a race is fine. Daytona is the standard one. Do we have other? Watkins Glen. So these are actually real courses. Phoenix, Charlotte, Northwood. Some of these must be old courses because I don't know a lot of these. I like that picture from Memphis. Memphis, rock, jam, guitars. That's what Memphis is about. Hampton, wherever that is. Tulsa, Denver, Indianapolis. I mean, also, these courses are not correct. Now that I think about it, they were real, like, course places, but Atlanta definitely does not have a loop-de-loop in the middle of it. They're pretty much just all circles, so I guess they took a little bit of license with it. Martinsville is not an H. Martinsville is the paperclip, I think. But there's look at that tractor in Monterey. Oh, and they all have climates as well. See, Talladega is a super speedway. Like, there wouldn't be loop-de-loops like that. Let's do this then. So, let's try that. All right, we can pick a car. No. And also the best part is the announcer saying the numbers. I think the best one is 10's pretty good. 6 is the best. 6! 6! If you don't pick 6, you're incorrect. 3. I think these are the numbers of real drivers. I might recognize if there's a 24. Okay, well, Jeff Gordon is not in it then. 6! So, yeah, we definitely have to pick. We've got 10,000 bucks, so I don't know. Can we buy something? Tires? Oh, tire changes. Fuel system. Do you think we should buy a fuel system? We might need one of those. Suspension, nitros, transmission, engine. I don't have enough money for an engine, so this is going to be a tough race. Oh, look at that crew chief. Yeah, I want you on my side. How do I pick you? Oh, I guess I picked him. Sweet. Nope, I unpicked him. I fired him. So bypass all car parts. I don't know what the accelerator button is. Oh, that was probably a bad start. So this is Kyle Petty's No Fear Racing. It's a little... Whoa! Alright. It's a little kind of arcadey, like, it's definitely... I feel like I actually have very little control over what my car is doing. Well, that's nitro. You also have nitro in this race, apparently. We'll just ride on the wall, it'll be fine. Yeah, remember all the jumps in Talladega? I don't know how much nitro I have. I guess 0. Man, I don't know how I liked this game as a kid. These controls are bad. It's hard to convey. Oh. I remember loving this game when I was a kid. I also think I just hit an oil slick, but it doesn't look like it did anything. Ah. There we go. Just hold the nitros the whole time. That's all you need. Oh no, I spun out. My crew chief isn't doing anything for me. He's telling me to get in here. I need tires, apparently. I'm not surprised. I'm not sure. I have to remember when the pit is.
Nitro's gone.
Oh no, my nitro's... Oh man! Oh wow! Alright, so my tires are gone, my fuel's about gone. I need to pit. It's on the left side, I think. Alright, there we go. Fix me up, pit crew. Also, yeah, that's a good point. I did pick 6 and my number is 00, so... Alright, pit crew, come on, don't just stand there. Fix my stuff, come on. Do I have to hit something? Oh. They still didn't fix my tires at all. Look at that. The meter is still gone. Did I, like, forget to actually buy a pit crew? Those are just, like, cardboard cutouts of men or something? Well, I was in there for tires if you would have changed them. Oh, no. I need more than tires, I think. It's the final lap. I might as well pit, right? So, like, what? Do I have to hit something? I'm not... I am boned. This is a bad race. Uh-huh. So there are 20 seconds now. Like, they're not fixing my tires. They're not doing anything. I'm hitting, like... Well, that's pause. I'm hitting, like, all the buttons, but then when I hit the go button, it makes me, well, yeah, it makes me go. So, I don't know. I must be missing something on the pit. I think everybody else has finished the race by now. Alright, guys. I think I have to call it. I think this is a bad game. Yeah, like, that pit time was so bad, and they did literally nothing. Like, I don't understand. I have to be missing something to, like, tell them what to do. They refueled me, at least. Wipe out! 6! Wipes out! Oh, that's actually, that might be a good point. I don't own a change of tires because I didn't buy one. Man, that's rough. You have to buy a change of tires? Wow. Well, even without the pit stop stuff, this is bad. What's this custom track? Oh man, here we go. All right. Build, remove track, undo, track scenery. Alright, so that's how you move. Building my own NASCAR track. What if I just make it this... Oh, I can't make it an endless spiral. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. What? There's elevation, apparently. No fear. That was kind of weird. That was like a Mortal Kombat thing. Oh, I'm out of track. You only get so much track. Okay, how do... Okay, this way, and whoop, nope, back around. That's weird. That's a very strange audio sample. I don't know that I like that. Alright, so let's... Oh, this is the worst. Alright, up. I don't actually have any tennis games planned right for this one. I don't think... I never really played a lot of tennis as a kid, so it's not one that had a lot of representation on the SNES. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to build this up, and we're going to just go like over like this, and then this way, then back around, then down. Let's go over like this. Really sharp corner. Perfect! Look at that. Oh, man. Alright, track scenery. 3 laps. How about 1 lap? Music. Ooh, pulling 4 Gs. In your face. Yeah, those drums. Alright, I like in your face. Eh. Nah. Speed zone. Oh. Oh no. This music. This is like... This is the quintessential 90s game. Hyperactive. Rock monster. That sounds like an actual song. Like, I can't place it, but that sounds familiar. Man, how many of these are there? I want to go back. There was one that I liked. I think it was like In Your Face. Oh, but you have to wait for the previous music to load. This is the worst. There it is. In Your Face. Let's go with that one. Sunny, snowy. Hey, that sounds good. I like snowy. Rainy, foggy, night, desert. I like how climate, sunny, night, desert. Like, not all of these things are climate game. We'll go with snowy. Can we just, like, watch it? Cool. All right, let's watch our track. All right, so there's our first turn. Now we're going to turn back around. Whoop, yep, there's a hill. I think what happens, like, when it intersects the track, it just makes one of those bumps. Oh, you can place objects. That's interesting. Let's see. Change frames. How? Okay, select... Oh, a snowman! Let's put a snowman... How do I put a snow... Change frames to place object. Move object, okay. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So there are only like certain frames that you can put objects. That's strange, but fine. All right, so we got a snowman. That's important. No, it's got to be a snowman. On this one, let's say no U-turns because we don't want people turning around. Some kind of radioactive waste? Sure. Tires on the track. How about we put one here, just right in the middle. Whatever this is, I don't think I want one of those. What is this? I don't even... That kind of looks like a face? Sure, let's go with that. Now we're back to snowmen. Alright, so that's basically it. I don't know... Like, can I pick this? No, I didn't name it anything. Oh, yeah, custom track. There we go. It's only 1 lap, so I'll race it real quick, and then we'll move on, because like I said, this is not a very good game. 10,000, so... I shouldn't need, like, a change of tires or anything. Suspension, nitros, transmission... I think I shouldn't have blown all my money on a crew chief. So let's buy a couple tire changes just for good measure. And suspension, I guess? I don't know. Maybe that'll keep me from rolling around.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Oh, that seemed like a bad start. The pit? No, let's not do that. That's the final lap. Alright, here we go. Now we're talking. Oh no. Yep, jump. Oh, tires! Oh, that's like a pickup. Like you can pick up a tire change. Alright, everyone out of my way. I got nitro. Alright, I think that's Kyle Petty. Nitro's gone, but that's alright. There's only one lap. Alright, we're close to done. Because I'm in first and I don't want to lose it now. Like spin out or something. Nice! Alright, at least we got a win in. Alright. Oh, that just feels great. Well, it's okay. We were going like 240-something miles an hour, so... Alright, that's Kyle Petty's No Fear Racing. It's pretty bad, but also kind of goofy, so... I don't know. It comes out on the middle of the scale, I guess. Alright, so we're going to switch sports here. We're going to get out of racing. And I'm also going to grab another drink. Excellent. Alright, so let's start up game number 3. Saved 3.oops. I don't know what that means. Alright, so... Ooh, that sound doesn't sound correct. This may not be emulating correctly. Is this gonna do this the whole time? Because that would be bad. Maybe once we get out of this music. Alright, so let's just go try to get something real quick. One player, NHL. Atlantic, I think, is what I want. I'm looking for... Okay, it wasn't... No. Back? Cancel? Alright. I really want to play this game, so I'll play it even if it has this weird, like, kind of clicking issue in the background. We can turn it down if it gets to be too much. Alright, there's one division in particular. I guess it's Northeast. Here we go. Alright, so I want to be... I'm going to turn this game down just a hair to get that weird, annoying clicking sound out of here. So, down a lot. Alright, it's still there, but it's less so. So, one of the things you have to do when you play old sports games is that you have to play teams that are no longer around. The Quebec Nordiques became the Colorado Avalanche, so we'll go with that. And I think, yeah, the Hartford Whalers are also in this division, so we'll go with them. Okay, the clicking stopped. And it started back up. Well, too bad. Alright, so this is NHL Stanley Cup. I don't think we ever actually, like, saw... I don't know any of the controls, so... Well... Yep, okay, sure. So, let's see. We can skate around here. We can... Okay, that's apparently shoot. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Knock that guy out. Offside! Come on, ref. You're blind. Let's get in a fight. I want to fight somebody. Alright. Just hit buttons. There we go. We got it. Alright, I think there's a trick to this. Oh, I almost got it. There's actually a little trick to this. If you do, like, you can do a dump in. And if you do a dump, like, from the blue line, you can pretty much just shoot it over the goalie. Oh, man. I got laid out there. Come on, punch. Hit him. Punch him. Uh-oh, this is bad. Yeah, the downside to this game is it's very hard to actually see what's happening. It rotates very slow, and I'm just getting the puck repeatedly knocked away from me. Yeah, this view is very confusing. The thing with this game, though, is it was one of the first hockey games that actually, like, tried presenting the game in 3D. It used a lot of Mode 7 stuff to do that. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can... Oh, that was a little too far. I need to be back just a little bit more. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, no. Oops. Okay, that's the shoot button? Okay, well, which one's pass? Now I'm confused. Uh-oh. Luckily, the goalies in this game are, like, really good, so you don't really have to worry too much about being scored on. Oh, that was so close. Oh, come on. Just... It's very difficult to tell what's going on. There we go. Just knock him out. The checks are actually pretty satisfying, I'll tell you that much. Uh-oh. Alright. I gotta get the angle just right here. I think I just knocked somebody out with my shot. Aw, man. I used to be able to do this, like, consistently as a kid. So I can't do this now, apparently. I don't know how you're supposed to, like, score normally. The goalies are so good. Like, he doesn't even have to move to make the save. I'm just getting checked repeatedly, and there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, pass it up. Nope, well, that wasn't quite it. That might have been it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly too much of the history behind this. I just know I rented this once. There it is. Get the dump in from behind the blue line, and that'll score. And the goalie hits the puck at the camera. Yeah, I'm sorry about the clicky audio, but that's what happens when you try to emulate games like this sometimes. I think I just totally laid out a guy who didn't have the puck at all. And another goal. This is not a very accurate simulation of hockey, I'll say that much. Yeah, he calls me for offsides. He doesn't call me for, like, knocking these guys into the first row. Alright, pass it up. Oh, no. Yeah, I totally just laid that guy out, and he was nowhere near the puck. Like, that's the worst kind of interference. Alright, can we score again? Oh, too far away. Yeah, this is actually the famous play style of the Quebec Nordiques. That's why they had to go to Colorado, because they were just too good for everyone. So they just sold the team to a different city. And just started over. Here we go. It's wide open. Oh, man. Ah, come on. Just get into position to dump the puck over the goalie. That's all you gotta do. There we go. This isn't flying off screen. That's... Like, it feels weird because they tried to do this thing, like, to take it into 3D, but then they made the game just so utterly unrealistic. That also was totally not a goal. I think I hit the top of the post there. So we're already up 3-0. Score again? Yeah! So that's what makes this game laughably easy, really, no matter what, like, difficulty you're playing on. Come on, drop the puck, man. Ugh. Pass to the winger, pass to the center. Dump it in! Oh, a little too far. Oh, I could have actually had a legitimate goal there. It landed, it's, you know, it hit somewhere around the goal. We'll count it. It's like, I don't think it's possible to score normally unless you get, like, a rebound. Like, and the goalie's way out of position. I like how it puts an arrow on the puck, like, hey, doofus, the puck's over here. Like, well, yeah, I can see it. The camera is focused on the puck at all times. Oh, a little too far. Wow, that was risky pass. We get another one? Oh, no. It went in, though, but the period's over. So that's probably all we're going to do. There's not really too much more to see. This period was NHL action at its finest. They dumped the puck in from behind the blue line 4 times and somehow managed to score on all of them. All right, let's look at the period number 1 stats. Player 11, 51, 48, 6. Oh, wait, no, there isn't a 6 in here. So we got 2 goals for player 11 there. And they did a bunch of nothing. 4 goals out of 9 shots on goal. That's pretty bad. They should probably replace the goalie. All right, so yeah, we're not going to go through period 2, and we can get away from this awful clicking as soon as I stop it there. So that's NHL Stanley Cup. It's just one that I didn't play it much. I think I rented it once. I actually think I rented it back when Kroger was still renting video games, if they ever rented them for you. I know they did for us, and I used to rent it there. And then I was just like, I think this is mostly what got me into hockey, if we're being honest. Like, this is one of the first hockey games I ever played. And somehow, when I watched the real thing and realized they weren't dumping it in from behind the blue line every time, I still ended up liking it, so... All right, next one on the list. I think, if I remember correctly, I don't have these named in my folder here, but I think this one is actually pretty good, so let's try it. Yeah, all right. This is the one I've been kind of looking forward to. It's a Super Nintendo Konami game, so automatically it's good. Let's turn it up just a hair. Maybe a little much.
Go.
Yeah, so this is NBA Give and Go. It's no NBA Live, and I don't think there was ever an NBA Give and Go 2 or anything. But this is another one, kind of like NHL Stanley Cup, that did a really 3D affair with the graphics. So, you know, we got a whole bunch of different options right off the bat. We got seasons and playoffs and exhibitions. Let's check out what's in the options. Yeah, and you can also, hit the wrong button. You can also, like, individually configure the rules. So stuff like difficulty level, time in a quarter, whether you want an arcade or sim. So you can turn layups on or off, obviously. And it will turn all these, all these violations off. And we'll also turn off defensive fouls, because who cares? Don't need goaltending, and we'll leave off home court advantage. Definitely want replays, though. We gotta relive all our cool slams and jams. Alright. So let's just do an exhibition match. Again, we've got to pick teams that are no longer around. So I'm going to go with, if I can find them. Here we go. I'm going to go with the Seattle Supersonics. They're no longer around anymore. They're technically around, but they're the Oklahoma City Thunder now. So, too bad. Let's also see, I love that old Spurs logo. Something about those colors are just so 90s. That, like, kind of midway blue-green, like that seafoam color, and that pink and that shade of orange. It just screams 90s to me. So, Suns, Sonics. What do you say Washington were probably the Bullets at this point? It's the old Timberwolves logo. The Bulls. I wonder if Michael Jordan's in this game. He wasn't in a lot of games. Yeah, Washington were the Bullets. They weren't yet the Wizards. Also, the New Jersey Nets, they only moved to Brooklyn recently. But, you know, basketball, actually, the teams haven't changed too much over the years, so I guess we'll go with the Seattle Supersonics at the Washington Bullets. You could also be, I forgot to, let's see, can we go back? I don't think we can cancel. But you could also pick the East All-Stars or Supreme Team or Shooting Stars. I don't really remember too much of what those were. We're going to go to Seattle's court. Sean Kemp. Yeah, I thought we might have Sean Kemp. Dallas Shrimp. Sam Perkins, Kendall Gill, Gary Payton. Yep. So that's actually a pretty good roster. That's not bad. I don't even remember who Washington would have had around this time. Chris Webber. I didn't get to see too many. All right, here's the intro.
Game starts with the tip.
Game starts with a tip. Let's do the tip. So yeah, this is another one of those kind of pseudo. Oh man, the guys were real small for a second. I don't remember how to do any of this. I should have maybe looked up controls.
One hand up.
All right, I think I found the button for. Okay, that like changes. Whoop. All right. So there's pass. We can like change who to pass to. Whoop. Pump fake.
Shoot.
No, I was gonna dunk it. I guess I was too far away.
Jay.
Hits the J. I also really love the announcer in this game. Now on defense, if I remember, I couldn't quite get to him. I think it's pretty easy to just totally cheese the defense. You can steal the ball pretty easily. I think the key on offense is to just do pump fakes all the time, and eventually they'll move and get out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna try. Yeah, you can just sit back there and you can steal the ball pretty easily and just go up for a dunk. Let's get a replay of that. The announcer kind of reminds me of the like Street Fighter Alpha 3 announcer, or the Street Fighter 03 or whatever it was called. Goaltend, come on! It's kind of like that. All right. For some reason, the forwards bring the ball up. Pass to the center, he's open. See, you can just do a pump fake and they'll just run away with it. Come on, steal it. Steal it.
Fire and power dunk.
Couldn't quite dunk it.
Great shot.
Couldn't quite block it, I mean. That was Chris Webber, though, so.
Fake. Fake. Open J.
Open J. Sean Kemp.
Got it.
Oh, no, that's Peyton.
On the drive. Tomahawk.
They just keep dunking. They keep getting to the post. I can't do anything about it.
Fake.
Pump fake. Up.
Wow. Power dunk.
Power dunk. Yes, yes. This is the best.
Watch the break.
Oh, man. I keep messing up the buttons. For some reason, like, jumping for a block is B, the bottom button. So, like, that's real strange. I'm used to it being the top.
Fake.
They always go for the pump fake. That makes it so easy.
Good.
Good. All right, I got to get the steal.
Steal. Wow. Watch that.
So what usually ended up happening, because I got pretty good at this game, what usually ended up happening is I just controlled one guy and he would always steal the ball. So he would end up with like 50-something points and they would end up with none. Uh-oh.
Shot.
Goaltend.
Basket.
Oh, basket. They really need to make a return of this kind of announcer in sports games. Like, forget about the realism. Just have somebody that gets super excited about everything. There's Derek Schrempf. Steal it.
Last shot.
Oh. I'm like, why is he shooting from back there?
Oh, doesn't get it. End of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter. Early announcers, man. It's pretty much the best. I love NBA Give and Go. It's probably a bad game, all things considered. But I love this game so much. So there's everyone's stats. Not too many. Scott Skiles, I kind of remember him. Chris Webber, of course, is the big one there. 5 of 5 dunks, 4 of 4 dunks. Did anybody... they missed that one three-pointer at the end. Otherwise, nobody missed a shot.
Second quarter.
Also, the music changes, and the music is really good. Also, why is the center bringing the ball up the court?
Fire and tomahawk. What a great shot.
Like, it's entertaining in a way that, like, you're not looking for a real basketball game. This is as arcadey as it gets, kind of presented in the shell of, like, an actual basketball game. Come on, give me that. Give me the ball. Give me the ball, dude. I need to shove people like you couldn't in NBA Jam. Block it. Yeah.
Block shot.
Oh, they got the rebound, though.
Up in the air.
Block it again. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. If you can really get into position, you can block, like, pretty much every shot. Oh, no, we missed a shot.
Get it. Rebound. Steal.
Come on, pass. There we go.
Underneath. Watch that shot. Score. Steal.
Yeah, I got it.
Fake. Fake.
just stand there, I guess. I don't know if you can set up plays or if you can do picks or anything. See, now that I'm starting to get back in the groove of it, you notice the score is getting a little bit more lopsided.
Wow! Tomahawk!
Just knock him out of the way. Of course, I have like all the rules and fouls and everything turned off, you know, so maybe that would have an effect. Like I'd start getting a ton of reach-in fouls or something, but this is the way it's meant to be played. Nope. Oh, come on. I totally blocked that.
Rebound!
Just pull it off the rim. That's not goaltending or anything. If you're not ending every possession with a dunk, you're doing it wrong, basically.
Watch the break!
Steal it. At least be in a position to block.
Fire and power!
Oh, man.
Good, good! Fake! Fake! Fake!
He fell from my pump fake at half court, and we dunk it.
Yeah!
Come on, get it. Get the ball. Get it.
Oh, tomahawk! Block
Yeah.
shot. End of the
Oh, it's the
second
end of the quarter. Yeah, if there's one thing you take away from this, the game is fun when the referees can't actually call anything. The thing to understand about basketball, at least in this game, is you dunk the ball into the other goal. That's all you need to know, literally. Alright, so that looks a little better. We got a couple blocks. Pretty much everyone is still shooting 1,000. Best dribbling I've ever seen, yeah. You don't need between the legs. Just try to fight off a guy that's repeatedly reaching in like 10 times. Alright, do I need to see it twice? No, I don't think so. Alright, I think we get a chance to... Well, maybe not. I was going to say, I think we get a chance to sub people, to put people in on the bench, but I've not seen that happen so far.
Oh, watch that
Nope,
shot.
get that out of here.
Block shot. Takes it in. Watch that shot. Yes,
Yeah, let's get a replay of that. I think you can alley-oop in this game, but I don't remember how. I think there's just a alley-oop button. Let's see if I can find somebody. Maybe this... Okay, no, I thought...
Alley-oop.
There it is.
Block shot.
Oh, no, he blocked it. Alley-ooping is cool, but not necessary. Come on, just get the ball.
Open J.
Oh, no, go back to the center. Oh, man, I let him score. I used to be able to hold the computer to, like, 0 points.
Fake. On the drive. Tomahawk. Great shot. Steal. Shot.
Oh, man, I didn't dunk. I don't want the points. Take the points back. I didn't dunk. There's another steal. And another dunk.
Tomahawk. Jam.
So this is what usually happens. One guy ends up getting all the points and like a million steals. Ah, couldn't dunk it.
Shot.
That's a weird place to take a shot from.
Steal. Fire and tomahawk. Go. Go.
All right, this is the NBA give and go I remember. Oh man. There you go. Center just steals the ball from the point guard. Alley-oop. Oh.
Shoot. Good.
No, no, get back here. I gotta rip it from you, man. Oh, he's trying to goaltend.
Hit the jumper. 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds.
Fake.
That guy that was like right by the basket fell for my 3-point pump fake.
Watch the break. Up in the air. Tomahawk.
Oh man,
Great shot.
tried to knock him out of it.
Fake. Fake. Wow.
The pump fakes are too good in this game.
Fade away.
Oh, no way that goes, yeah.
Rebound.
Played a soccer game from 2002 and everyone were just walking boxes. I don't know, 2002 seems too late for that. Like, I have actually, like, 2 soccer games lined up and people are way better than boxes. All right, so I don't know if we're going to go through with the fourth quarter. It's just going to be more of the same. You've seen the domination that is NBA Give and Go. I kind of want to see like the end of the game screen, and it's not like it takes too long though, so maybe we'll just do it.
Fourth quarter.
We can hear that fourth quarter music too. The music, like, you know, it's very 90s, but actually I think it's really good. So sue me if that bothers you. It's very funky. I like that bass line. Aw, it's too far away. Listen to that bass.
Oh, one hand up. Go.
Come on, give it. I'm just completely harassing this guy out here. There we go.
Oh, what that shot.
Yeah, this is basically. I don't really follow college basketball too much, but it's impossible living where I do not to hear about the Kentucky game. That was just. I don't know. I guess that's what trash talking gets you before the game. But. Alright, come on. I need a dunk. There we go. Yeah, they held them to what, like 18 points in the first half or something? Like, that's. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, they kind of have to win the championship now, right? As much as I hate that, honestly, because that means nobody's ever going to shut up about it around here. But you can't pick me up. Steal the ball. Steal it. Nah.
Way to go.
For the Kentucky game, they ended up winning by what, like 30 something? They were up like 40 to 18 or something at the half. It was just ridiculous. One team lost slightly, something like that. All right, we're just about at the end here. I want to see what it looks like at the end. What kind of cool like you win screen it has. I rented this more than once, I'm pretty sure, as a kid. This is probably my favorite Super Nintendo basketball game, if we're really being honest. Like, yeah, NBA Jam is great. You know, no one's going to deny that. But NBA Give and Go is just so good, too. Oh, no one's in position to block it. Well, we're at 30. I think the lead's safe. How about we take a... Oh, I can't go back court. Oop. Take a three. Oh, that was way off. Oh, well, that wasn't as cool as I was hoping it would be with all the other cool introduction stuff they did. So that's NBA Give and Go. It's ridiculous, and it's... just look at those stats. We had 23 of 24. We missed a dunk. Oh, yeah, I guess that alley-oop. And, yeah, just complete domination. We held them to 2 points in the second quarter. It's about as good as it gets. Game over. Wonder if they licensed that. All right, and then it goes back to the screen, the title screen, and that's it. So NBA Give and Go, total thumbs up if you're looking for a ridiculous arcadey basketball game. And, of course, you can do stuff like actually turn on rules. Like there are free throws for defensive fouls and stuff, so you could probably make it more realistic if you really wanted to, but I don't know. For me, the fun is just turning everything off and having everything go crazy. 78-39, yeah, something like that. All right, so we're on, let's see, those were the racing games. That was, is this? Okay, no, that's NBA Give and Go. Let's try the next one. Ah, yes. Nolan Ryan's Baseball, 1991. I'm going to let the intro play because this is important. It'll start in a second here. I promise it'll start in a second. There it is. Yeah, Nolan Ryan's baseball. The story I have with that introduction, I don't remember exactly when it was, because this came out in 1991. So it would have been early on. I would have been pretty young. But when I got this game, I think we were just moving into our new house. And I plugged the game in. We plugged in the TV because I really wanted to play it because I had just rented it. But we were kind of in the middle of putting the living room together. And while we were doing that, this game was on in the background. And this intro must have played 200 times. And I had it flat out memorized. Like, I so vividly remember, like, the layout of the room and everything. And this was all the way back in the early 90s, so... Yep, that's my history with Nolan Ryan baseball. We've got a couple things here. We've got some pennants. There's a continue, apparently. I don't have any saved data, but that's alright. So we'll just play a single game, one player versus computer. And, of course, the downside here is I don't know if this is licensed Major League Baseball, because it's just T-Team, R-Team, V-Team. There's also a 1 and 2, which I think are like the all-star teams. But the T-Team is the one that has Nolan Ryan in it. Because, like, T is Texas, and he played for the Texas Rangers, right? So it has to be. So we'll pick the T team, and I guess the computer's just going to pick somebody else. I'm going to play the L team. We can change our lineup. Take a look at the guys. We have Chad, Herb, Leo. So, and then there's Ryan, which is the pitcher. So that's obviously Nolan Ryan. We also have Dodo on our team. Chuck, Matt. It's like nobody is longer than 4 letters in their name. That's pretty great. Also, our manager is Fred, so that's important to know. Play ball. That's the best announcer, too. So this is Nolan Ryan's baseball. I couldn't remember the buttons. This is very similar to, I think it's RBI baseball on the NES. If you've played that, you may notice some similarities. There are a lot of ways you can kind of cheese this game as well, though, especially with the base running. Oh, whoops. I couldn't remember, like, which one ran forward and which ran back, but we'll get this. There. All right. Go, keep going. Second base. So the thing about this is they're really bad at throwing. Oh, man, I didn't think he'd run all the way back. But usually if you have, like, if you have more than one person on base, you can kind of freak the base, like the thrower, out, and you can usually get everyone to advance. All right, so now we're pitching. It's the traditional, like, I think if you hold down, you throw it fast. If you hold up, you throw it slow. So it's like a fastball. There we go. Dive for it. Throw it. Oh, no. And occasionally they get these little action cutscenes, which is just great. They come up every now and then with close plays or when you, like, dive to get a close ball. But see, the thing about this is you can run around, and then if you throw the ball back to second, he'll throw it, even if there's nobody there. And then they'll usually advance, and then you can get them out. Oh. Oh, whoops. That was actually kind of dangerous. Oh, there we go. We got him at home. All right. So then we run away, throw it. Oh, I hit the ump again. All right. Okay, we might just leave this guy on third. But basically, if the computer gets on base, this is how you get them out. It's a very strange game. Again, this is not a very good approximation of baseball. Yeah, strike him out, Nolan Ryan. 99 mile an hour. Let's get him one outside. Oh, that was a... Get him. Yeah. So it's really fun being able to abuse the AI. I want to try to get... Hit me. Yeah. I want to try to get people on base so I can play around with running. Oh, man. Come on, Ken. You got this. Oh, look at that. Oh. I like the little... Those little cutscenes are pretty great. Thought that might have been out. Hit me again. Yeah. Hit me again? Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, I hit that. What are you talking about? Hit me again. You can also get hit by pitches a lot in this game for some reason. A little bit of slowdown. Also, the music's good. I like it. Yeah, hit and a run. Sometimes the easiest way to score. Oh. Oh, wait, whoops. Oh. Oh, I didn't know he was stealing home. That's probably a bad idea.
Right.
Oh. Didn't get him. So you end up getting these weird strategies where you just throw it and hope they run. Alright, I think if we do it with second base, like this, and then throw it up and let it actually get in the outfield, yeah, he'll run then. Oh, come on, we had him. Oh no, this is actually bad. Oh, it's alright, we got him at third. Or second. Oh, how did he do that? There we go. Alright, we got it. If you fool around enough, eventually you'll get him.
Right. Ball. Right. Ball.
Wonder if Ryan's short name is why it was chosen. I don't know. I think it was just they saw they could do it. Like, Nolan Ryan, they wanted to get him for a game. And then, like, they saw he only had 4 letters, and they're like, oh, we can get away with it. Because there were other games, like King Griffey Jr.'s Baseball, where the players also had fake names. So, can I get him? Alright, well, we should be able to if we do this. No, maybe not. Caught it too soon. Alright, so run him home. Then we'll throw to first. Oh, it hit the bag. He didn't even get the ball there. Alright, we'll leave him on third. We'll probably bat once more, and then we'll move on. But this is essentially what I wanted to get across about Nolan Ryan's baseball. Can we strike him out? Yeah. But yeah, they probably just got Nolan Ryan and then realized they could get away with... they realized they could get away with having 4 character names, so I don't know, figured that would free up storage space or something. Oh, come on. This game is really cute. It's adorable. I love the little guys running around in the field. It's very problematic as a baseball game, but it's just got so much charm that I can't hate it. It actually doesn't look bad either. Also, I'm just going to strike out, obviously, the entire time. You know, the little cutscenes are cool. The little, like, close plays that happen and, like, diving for balls and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna have to have somebody run. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of... I don't think you can really do it with just one person. I need somebody else on base. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna have people steal here. And, see, that guy will run. He can go... Oh, okay. Have him run. He wouldn't go home. Oh, I must have been hitting the wrong direction or something. Oh well, that's basically Nolan Ryan's baseball. One thing I also really remember about this game, there's a way... Oh, you can override. No, I've never seen this before. Zoom on, zoom off? I don't know what that means. How do you... Oh, there was a way you can change pictures. Time. Okay, there it is. And we have all of our relief pitchers here, and we can see them all throwing. I like this menu. I like this design for whatever reason. You can see, like, whether they're left-handed, like, what their windup looks like. Some people can be sidearm. You know, and if this were a season, it would have, like, their ERA and stuff down there. So, there you go. That's Nolan Ryan's baseball. I mostly have a history with the introduction, but, yeah, it's a pretty adorable baseball game. So, while it's not really good by any stretch of the imagination, it's just got that weird old game charm, so we'll go with that. All right, next game on the list. We are getting close to the end. We've only got one more after this. We're going to be moving into the realm of more sports that kind of centralize outside of America. We're going to be going with a soccer game next. Or, you know, a football game, just not an American football game. Is this... Okay, yeah, there it's like, is this working? World League Soccer. There were a lot of decent soccer games on the Super Nintendo. This was not one of them. But this was the one I had, so by God, we're gonna play it. That music's alright, actually. I should have let that play. And then this really chill menu music. Very cool. I like it. Check out the options. Field normal. There are other types of... Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Wet. Plastic? A plastic field? That's weird. I don't... 3x5... What? 3... Yes. Wind off. Draw. After touch. Yes. Please give me after touch. What? Best 8. Okay. What does any of this mean? Background select? 2? I don't know. I want to play with 1 because I never would have switched this around. I guess we'll be on pad mode normal. Why not? Okay, so whatever that means, let's go to a single game. 1 player, please. And we get to pick our team. This is World Soccer, so we're going to be playing as the national teams. Cameroon, if you're so inclined. I believe we will stick with the United States. Just for the heck of it, we can pick who we're going to play. I don't know. First person to name a country in the chat gets to pick who we play. Go. I'm going to take a drink while I'm waiting. Holland it is. Garrett is our winner. Egypt, I would have probably picked Egypt, maybe. But we're going to be playing Holland. Oh, I should have picked Egypt. 2 people said Egypt, but I got to stick with my guns. I said first person, so. Alright, and I don't know if any of these people are real or not. Probably not. Maybe we'll check. Maybe I'll try a different field and we'll play Egypt in the next game. How about that? Alright, so if I remember, this game is a very bad simulation of actual soccer. There's a mini-map in the top left. We'll just take this, we'll just run it, and run it past this guy, and... Oh, there was a foul. He fouled me. Give me that penalty kick. I don't remember how to do this. Kick! Oh, I missed. Give me the ball. Yeah, he fouled me again. Come on. With this Holland team, man. Oh. Okay, switch. Okay, that's like a slide, apparently. That's also a slide, apparently. Whoop. Okay, ball's going this way. Alright, so then once you get the ball, you can pretty much be fine just by running by everybody. And then you can run also by the goalie, and then just run it into the goal. Oh, he fouled me to keep it from going in the goal. Come on, man. Can he get up? Are we gonna... Alright. Yeah, this is soccer. He gets hit once, and it just falls over. Yeah, sure. I still don't know how that works at all. But yeah, basically the trick to this game is you can just run it by literally everybody, including the goalkeeper. Okay, he got the ball. So we just run it by this guy, and then turn and run it into the goal. There we go. And that's how you play soccer, ladies and gentlemen. I also love these vector numbers for the score. That's pretty great. Alright, now we just got to get it back. Slide. Take him out. Oh, it's a corner. Alright, kick it. Oh, dude, kick the ball. Thank you. What kind of a corner kick was that? Alright, so our defenseman is going to run it all the way from our own goal. We're just going to avoid everybody. Using the minimap helps with this. And then run to the side and into the goal. Well, you also have to remember this would be the Dutch team from like 1993 or something. So, I mean, if you really memorize the Dutch roster in the early 90s, then hey, cool. The music is actually decent. I will give it that. The problem is it repeats a lot, and I think it plays for like both halves, so... Let's run it by this guy, run it by the goalie, and we score again. If only real soccer was like this, I would actually watch it. Oh, that's a mistake, kicking it back your own way. See, the funny thing is the computer actually, like, tries to play with strategy. Oh, cool, now it's ours, apparently. Whoop, whoop, out of the way. Oh, come on, he slid at me from behind. That was a red card, that guy. Give me that. Oh. Alright, goal kick. Yeah, there were also apparently other background music. So, we may check one of those out as well whenever we go back in and play Egypt. It's kind of a bad angle, yeah. I mean, clearly I should probably be coaching soccer players. Like, guys, have you ever thought about just running the ball in? I almost just scored on myself, I think. But seriously, like, have you ever just, you know, like, thought of running the ball in? Like, you kick it from so far out. That's, like, such a low percentage. Just run the ball in around the goalie. You're as fast as him. Let's see if there's a way to switch the background music, because there was also like a background switch option. So I wonder if they're like you can pause it and then hit some button to, because I think it just plays the same music again. Yeah. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm not having much luck, so. Yeah, somebody scored 3 goals. This can't be a soccer game. Are we still going up, by the way? I don't even know. I don't think so. I think we're going down, because I see a white goalie and not... He's not white. There's a white dot on the minimap. Alright, so... the goalie got me. There's a specific kick you could do against the AI and get like 47-0. That seems to be a trick with a lot of these Super Nintendo sports games. There's like one specific thing you can do that the computer just can't stop. There we go. Alright, let's try to get it in the middle this time so I can run around the goalie. There we go. And in it goes. Alright, got the ball back. Right down the middle of the field here. Oh, he lost it. Yeah, foul, Seacrots. Yep, my character did just run through the goal. That's how we score in this game. Alright, I'm gonna try to get one, like, missing all these penalty kicks, but still being able to, like, run the ball in. Okay, there's, like, an arrow. So I want to get it, like, here? Oh, it kept going after you hit the button. I think I see. Yeah, through, like, that back barrier and everything. Science works in whatever ways we want science to work, right? You just invoke the scientific method and bam, you know, physics change. Alright, nope, get the ball. Go around this guy, go... Oh, come on, Ray Katz, what are you doing? These Holland players, I tell you, these Dutch guys. In the game, just in the game. Alright, so if we time it like there we are. Also, P. Yonsob? Is that really his name? Or is that from the other team? Like, I thought that was my player. Like, I don't know any Americans named Yonsob. Sounds like a name Disney would make up, like Yen Sid. Alright, run past him. Run past the goalie. And we score again. I like that. When you're running with the ball from one end to the other, make sure you check your mini-map for goalies. The goalies won't be a different color, so watch out. They will be the ones in the back. Slide. Yeah, foul him. Take him down. It's just getting ugly now. How do I fight? Can I fight in this game? Oh, goalie, you're worthless. That's like the only shot they've had on goal. Oh, he didn't get the ball. All right. Can I get one more in? We've got like injury time or whatever, right? However that works. Oh man, the goalie was actually, he knew what was going on. This is one thing I don't understand about soccer. What is injury time? Like, they just add a random amount of time onto the end of a game? Like, what's wrong with just having a timer that counts down instead of up? And when it gets 0, the game's over. Where's the fight me IRL button? I don't want that. They probably beat me up IRL, but I can just run it through the goal in this game. Alright, full time. So we'll get into one more game. We probably won't do the whole thing. We'll see Egypt, since that was the only other team anybody asked for. And we'll also see about maybe a plastic field and play around. We have to let our goalie get in. We'll see a plastic field and try one of the... Ooh, victory. Oh, if it's downtime from how long players have been rolling all over the floor, if that's soccer, like, the games would never end, right? Let's see, field. We'll switch that over to plastic. I still don't know what draw, like, there can't be a draw, like it would go to penalties or something. I still don't know what after touch means. Game level normal's fine. Best, I still don't know what best 8 means. Let's get BGM 2. I wish I knew what this BGM switch was. Like, if you could switch background musics in the middle of it, that would be nice. But we'll try 2. We'll see how that goes. We'll play a single game. No, if you're thinking about games the last 4 days, you're thinking about cricket. Alright, so we'll not be United States. We'll be... Czechoslovakia is not around anymore, right? And they're the Czech Republic now. And we'll play against Egypt. I don't really know what a plastic field is. I think it's supposed to be like turf, maybe like AstroTurf. But I don't know. I guess we'll see or not, because we probably won't be able to tell. D. Franks. Alright, I like this team already. I like this field better because of the lines. It looks cooler. And also the... Wow, yeah, there you go. Card that guy, man. Yeah, this music's okay, too. I think I ran on the outside of the goal. You know what? This music is actually really good. I can't run it in if I'm that close. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a lagoon. That's usually not a good thing, but... Those drum solos. I may just... there were 4 different choices. There was 0, which I think probably means... Okay, that's not even a name. But there was 0, which is probably just no background music. But there were 4 choices, so I may just start up different games to see what that sounds like. Won't go through the full thing, of course. Come on, get it. Alright, Hashik. Oh, come on. Yo, the US team was better than this. This is so hard to judge. Oh. I also love the extra long slides. Those are pretty good. Alright, so let's see if this guy can bring it all the way up. Go around him, around the goalie. I think we got it, yeah. Things you never hear in regards to soccer. I don't know much about soccer. I guess that's why America's not good. Not because I specifically don't know much about it, but I think just in general, that's kind of the attitude. Like, the US women's soccer team was good, right? Don't the men's soccer team have like Landon Donovan or somebody like that? I forgot what the name was, but... Alright, there we go. Apparently plastic means mode. Hey guys, I'm gonna go make my yard plastic real quick. Alright, so I don't think there's a way to quit mid-game, so I may just have to reset if we want to see. Because I don't want to play any more of this. I personally am the reason the US soccer team is bad. I don't really want to play any more of this. I just want to hear what the other background music choices are, because those other ones are pretty good. Oh, if I'm gonna have to sit through this soccer ball the whole time. Also, there was The Match. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, nope. I need to go back. Alright, option 3. What is The Match? I'm just... Oh, okay, I see. It's like a tournament. Quit, please. I don't care about that. I guess they couldn't license, like, the World Cups or something. No, go back. None of those were go back. I hit, like, 3 different buttons. Oh, well, maybe this will have the background music. I think also we are playing as the United States, so this must be US developed. Here we go. This is a good way to just hear the music. This one's alright. It's not as good as the other ones were. Okay, never mind. This one's great. This totally sounds like it could be a Mega Man theme or something, right? I think we found like some kind of hidden music gem here. I don't remember this being so good. I also like that this guy is Mock Man, because that's totally a play off of Macho Man. I just noticed that, but that's real good. Alright, so that's music 3. Let's reset again. And we'll check out the 4th one, and then we will move on to our final game of the evening. Like, I don't know who did the music for this game, but somebody should really look that guy up and give him a job again if he doesn't have one. Alright, so it's option 4, and that'll be the last one. Let's just do the practice again, because that's the easiest. Mock Man. That's the worst Mega Man Robot Master. You just gotta get the boss order right. If you get what Mock Man is, you know, if you get the one that's weak against him, then he can be pretty good. This is like a boss battle. It's good. It's all good. There is not a miss in this soundtrack. I need to get this. Can I like download it somewhere? Just play the world... What is this? International World Soccer? Let me get this thing on my phone or something. Just play it. That is really tight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really into that. Oh man. I'm gonna have to remember this, seriously. Yeah, it's probably one of those things where, like, if you were to play a season or, like, a tournament or something, like, it would switch music. Like, this is the finals round or something. So, man, that's real cool. Yeah, and that's where it repeats. You know what? I also just realized my mouse is on screen. Hello, we're on an emulator. Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, but man, you know, this is gonna really surprise people. Like, someday somebody's gonna ask, like, hey, what's your favorite SNES game music? Like, okay, it's still Secret of Mana, but what if I bring up, what was this game called again? Let's load it again. World League Soccer. I'm gonna have to remember that. World League Soccer when people ask me about my favorite Super Nintendo soundtracks. All right. Well, that was an unexpected gem. I expected that game to be bad, but awesome. All right, so this is gonna bring us to our final game of the evening. Funnily enough, people have mentioned it already. We're going to be playing, you may have seen it at the bottom, Mega Man Soccer. Yes. Now, all things aside, this is actually just totally a great game. Mega Man Soccer is really good. I think I need to turn up the volume a little bit here. For some reason, SNES games were consistent across their volumes. Alright, so let's check out what kind of options we got. We got our buttons. We got special shots, which we are going to bump up to 9. We can have a music player keepers on auto. 5 is fine, I guess. And there's all kinds of different modes, tournaments and leagues and stuff. We'll start with an exhibition, but there is actually kind of a story mode to this, which is neat. You can also, I think, have 1-player, 2-player versus computer, which is cool if you wanted to just co-op with your buddy on the couch instead of play against each other, kind of team up against the computer. So let's do 1-player versus computer. We can pick our formation. It looks like he's going with whatever sweeper is. I used to just mirror them because, like, what else would I do? But I don't know. Let's take a look. So this seems offense-based because we've got 3 forwards. This seems like we're kind of cutting out the middle. That seems like a bad idea. It seems very heavily in the middle, and this seems very defensive-based. So I guess that's why sweeper is, like, their default, because that's just kind of like, you know, it's even. So we'll do that. We'll get into the story. I want to do one exhibition game because this is the only way you can pick everyone from the start. No, actually, I've never played this game on stream before. You might have been watching somebody else. But you can see, look at all of these characters. There's also Dr. Wily over there, but I don't know how to get to him. But all these robot masters from previous, you know, Skull Man, whatever. There's like, that's Bubble Man, that's Cut Man, Elect Man, Dust Man, Air Man. That's Gemini, I believe. And you see they all have different stats, like how good they are at running, tackling, whatever. So some people like Pharaoh Man here are very good at defense. But on forwards, I wanted to say Proto Man was also in here. Yeah, there he is. So, you know, for your forwards, you want somebody that's good at, like, running and kicking, mostly. So here we go. We'll put a Dust Man here at forward. And for whatever HF is, some kind of, I guess that's midfield. We want somebody who's really good at running. So we might have our Iceman friend here for that. For defense, we're definitely getting Pharaoh Man. Goalkeeper, I'm not sure what DIF is. No, I don't want another one of him. Let's go with... Ooh, there we go, Woodman. He's very slow, though, so that might be bad. I don't know, how about Needleman? We'll go with him. I don't know what SW is. We need a Mega Man, so we'll go with that. And, no, I want that as Needleman. I don't guess we can pick the other team because it's computer, so I guess we're playing all Mega Mans. We can also pick our field with this classic Mega Man select screen. I don't remember which ones. I think I remember Elect Field being decent. We'll go with that. We'll just see what it looks like. Alright, I also don't remember the buttons even though I just looked at them. I'm also going to turn this up some more. Because, you know, it's a Mega Man game. Music's good. Man, and he's turned up even more. I didn't realize how quiet that was. Alright. There we go. It was also a little bit quieter due to, you know, being paused. So basically, the ball can get... If the ball gets up in the air, I don't remember most of the controls. It's been so long since I played this. Alright, so that's shoot, apparently, which we don't want to do. It's a slide. I don't think there are fouls or anything. Alright, so that looks like a pass. Oh, he tried to do a special shot. Yeah, so you've got special shots. Let's switch over to Dustman and we'll do it. I don't remember what the buttons are exactly. That's not it. Somebody remind me what the buttons are for special shots. we go. Oh. No, that's not it either. I think I remember. There it is. If you hold R, one of the shoulder buttons, maybe whenever you shoot, you'll do a special shot, which usually has the ability to take somebody out. So, like, the first person it hits, it'll usually disable in some way. And if you have a clear shot, then you can use that to just pretty much take out the goalie automatically. Slides are good in this game. Defense is actually fun in this game. So let's kick it. I don't want Dustman to do it again. Let's give it to... Oh, that's bad. That'll also happen. Yeah, there you go. I like the celebrations, too. They're individualized to each character type. I didn't mean to do that exactly. So, when the ball's up in the air, you can kind of keep heading it along like this, which is pretty neat. That was a good tackle, actually. Whoops. Oh no, Needleman might have been a bad choice. I keep confusing the pass and shoot buttons. Alright, so let's see if we can... There we go, get a special shot up with Iceman. But you can see somebody actually blocked it. So, there's a pretty reliable way to score normally, but it's kind of hard because you have to get into position for it. So if you're not just there already, then you might have a tough time. But if you get it, like, right at one of these corners and then shoot down, that'll usually score. Sometimes the goalie will still get to it, though, depending on who it is. Alright, let's just, I'm trying to get another shot off. I was going to show different characters. You've seen Mega Man's. I don't remember who else. I've got Needleman out here, but he's pretty far back. I think he's on defense. Can't slide tackle the goalie, I guess. It's been too long since I played this. I used to be pretty good at it, but... Ooh, alright. That was the wrong button. I'm trying to get it back to, like, Needleman. I think I also have a Mega Man. Alright, Pharaoh Man, that'll work. Let's see what you got. It's like a fire shot. Burns the guy. Also, I'm not immediately sure how it chooses, like, which character. We are actually Needleman and not Mega Man, despite what you may think. So I'm not quite sure, because Needleman is, like, just a defense, I think. We have it. There's Needleman. Do your shot. So he obviously has needles coming out, and it'll just cut the guy up, which looks pretty neat. Yes, I did also just murder the other goalie. That's just what you do in this game. This is what those S shots were that I was kind of defining in the options. You usually only get like 2 per game, so, you can't just cheese it all the time like this. But it is fun being able to just do a super shot from the other end of the goal. Sometimes you can also get your goalie to score that way. It is fun to just, like, head the ball around. Oh, no. The junk covered him. Do another one. Oh. I want to see if I can get a goal, like, the real way. Oh, he's so slow, though. I think I picked bad forwards. He's a little too slow. Iceman might be able to do something because he's fast. So if you can get it like right here and shoot, a lot of times that'll score, but I'm not having much luck there. It's pretty difficult actually to just score normally without doing something to the goalkeeper. Oh, come on, just tackle the guy. I know he's Mega Man, but come on. They also seem to not be using super shots very much. Of course, the minimap helps determine like when people are open and stuff. Oh no, super shot. This is also one of those things that's probably more fun with 2 players, so you can like use super shots on each other and stuff. You don't have to worry about the AI. Let's actually, let's back out of this. There's a way to do it, I think. Maybe not. Alright, so I'll just reset normally. And we'll take a look at the, I don't remember exactly which mode the story mode is, but we'll take a look at it regardless. There's like cutscenes and everything. I think basically what the premise is you like start as a team of Mega Mans and you slowly like recruit the other robots once you beat them. It's probably the championship, I'd imagine. Yeah, here we go. It's a beautiful day for 2 teams are about ready to head onto the field. Ladies and gentlemen, singular. I've got to leave now. So I'll just make a few modifications. And a bunch of clones. Yeah, so the whole story is the robots like invade and destroy the soccer field, and we have to give them a game they won't soon forget. Doc, why'd you have to strip me down to my shorts to do this? Alright, so hey look, we're playing Mega Man. See, it's really cool how they do this, so just like the traditional format, you get to pick like who you want, and of course, whenever you beat each of these people, you get one of them on your team. I'm gonna go with Cutman. If I can remember, there we go, if I can remember the selection. So yeah, there's still the traditional Mega Man intro and everything, so that's really neat. So of course, like I said, we start with all Mega Mans, so nothing we can really do there. But if we manage to beat Cutman, we'll be able to recruit him. Oh man, that's some tight defense there. Oh no. Alright. The AI is also not bad, by the way. And there's no, I don't think there's any like manual switch characters or anything. So it can be a little rough. Ah, oh, intercepted it. There, get it back. Alright, super shot. Nice. Guarantee some goals. Oh, he actually tried a super shot there. So that's good, because that means I made him waste one. Alright, let's head bump it around a bit. Ah. Nice. So he wasted both of his super shots there. Unfortunately, Mega Man is dead, but that's how it goes. Alright, here's a good chance. Let's just shoot it from here. I should be using the other tackle more. You can do either a slide tackle or like a shoulder charge, And if you just shoulder charge, it'll usually knock him down most of the time. Ah, that was a bad pass. Oh, no. I might have a shot here. Oh, no. Nice slide tackle right at the last minute. Get it? Yeah, there we go. There's a normal goal, finally. That's hard to do, but you have to shoot it from, like, that specific spot, and it'll go in most of the time. Oh, man. It is a little bit when you're going to switch players, so a lot of the times you end up running people, like, in the wrong direction. Oh, man. Oh, it's out of bounds, I think. That doesn't happen often. Kick in! We don't throw in this game. Oh, here we go. Oh. That was too far out. Scored again. So, you know, that's basically all there is to Mega Man Soccer. It's not like the soccer itself. I don't know, I feel like the soccer itself is okay, but it's kind of more the presentation and the fact that, you know, like if you play exhibition games with people, you can just have all the different robot masters on your team. You know, they all have their own special shots and stuff. I kind of feel like that's more of the appeal than just playing like a single player, you know, all Mega Man team. Yeah, Cutman is also pretty quick. But Cutman, I think, is really good at offense, if I'm not mistaken. Like, his kick stat is also pretty high. I don't really remember. I remember Woodman is, like, really good at defense, but he's slow. And then, obviously, Pharaoh Man is a pretty good tackler as well. Ooh, that was kind of a bad pass. It also kind of takes a little while to complete a game. I don't think modifying the game length setting in the options actually like applies to the championship mode. Oh, get out of the way. I think it's kind of hard to score from the bottom as well. You might need to do it from the top. How about that? So I don't know, that's kind of all there is to see really with Mega Man Soccer, at least for one player. Again, this is probably one of those things that's more fun if you've got somebody sitting on the couch to play it with and you just want to play some exhibitions. You know, maybe a little bit of alcohol's involved if you are of age, of course. So, it's one of those things that's probably better in that capacity. Like, the story mode's not bad, and the presentation's cute. You know, the way they play it with the introduction cutscenes, and you have, like, the traditional Mega Man, like, robot select screen and everything. You know, so that's pretty neat. But the game itself, it's like, 5-minute halves. It's kind of long. I wish you could just set it to, like, 2. That's really all you need. Though it is fun to just head the ball around like that. Good way to keep it out of your zone, too. Oh, thanks. Just pass it along. And you can also do stuff like that. Like, you can sort of just lob it in front of the goal and do a header, but, you know, it's a little bit tough. You don't score on it a lot. Also, that totally hit the back wall. I'm not sure how that didn't go out of bounds. Might get another one here. Oh, that was so close. Let's just bounce it around a bit. keep it out of people's hands. Again, that bounced off the back wall, so I don't know how they go out of bounds. Like, sometimes it just bounces off the side of the wall and is not out of bounds. Lob it. Slide tackle the goalie, come on. That would have been a cool goal, but there's no way it was ever going to go in. Ah. Nope. Yeah, it's kind of tough for them to score, though, because, like, they're out of super shots. So I might just let the half finish out, and then we might just call it there, because I think you've kind of gotten the idea by now. But yeah, Mega Man Soccer is pretty good. Probably better if you have other people to play it with, but still a totally solid game. And like the I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's a totally solid game. The story mode is totally all right, but maybe something you need to like spread out over multiple play sessions so you don't get too burnt out on it. Halftime. All right. No injury time here. The clock makes sense. It counts down to 0, and then the game ends. That's the way it's supposed to be. Alright, so I think that's probably going to do it for our Super Nintendo Sports stream for tonight. We made it through a nice 7 games, kind of ran the gamut. We didn't really play any American football games, but I didn't really play a lot of those growing up, so most of them were pretty fun looking. Some of the early racing ones, Al Unser Jr.'s Road to the Top is not very good. Kyle Petty's No Fear Racing is not very good, but a little quirky, so maybe check it out for a laugh. Nolan Ryan's Baseball is good, but quirky. It's actually pretty good. I think I would recommend that game. It's a good and fun time. Especially if you get 2 humans playing and you both like run around and throw the ball to literally nowhere. NBA Give and Go is great. I would give it, just a straight up recommendation. So, and then the soccer games. The first soccer game wasn't very good, but had great music, so check that out if you're into it. And then, of course, Mega Man Soccer is a pretty easy recommendation. I think that pretty much covers it. NHL Stanley Cup is hard to recommend. I just kind of threw it in there because it's one of those that I had unique memories with. So that's basically going to cover it. We were at this for almost a couple hours, so got some good time out of it. Always fun to revisit the old games, even if they're a little weird from time to time. So, all right, thanks everybody for coming out, and enjoy your games, and have a great weekend. I'll see you guys later.